So, is this the best kept secret in the whole of crypto, or is it actually a massive scam? Maybe not even a scam, but is it just untrue? Well, we're going to find out during this video, or at least we're going to go through the project. We're going to go look at some of the argues for, the arguments against, and then I'll kind of make my own decision at the end. So stick to the end to find out what I actually think about this. So this is Omikami, which is a 1 billion fixed token supply coin. I moved that over there now so you can see a bit better. The website itself is absolutely fantastic. Full credit to it. So the Omikami token is our foundational currency that allows investors to hold hundreds of thousands or even millions of it in their wallets. If you scroll through, it'll just take you quickly to how to buy. Now, we can look at that another time if that's what you want to do. But what I want to look at first is the roadmap. So what they're trying to do, and there's some interesting stuff here. So the Omikami roadmap, the development plan, they want the Kami burn bot. Burn bot will show you how many tokens are burnt with every transaction as they're happening. Anyone can burn their tokens by sending them to their dead wallet. The development plan part 2 is the Omai bot. Omikami's AI-based bot will be able to answer questions or make statements, receive an AI-generated response via text, image, and speech, convert text into speech, and many, many more. Web 3, users will be able to engage with decentralized applications developed on blockchain technology using Omikami's Web3 browser. OmiSwap. OmiSwap will be a decentralized exchange that will enable peer-to-peer market making, aggregation, liquidity. Perpetual protocols will fuel our DEX. Kami credit cards. Using Kami debit crypto card, you can access and use your Omikami and some other tokens like fiat anywhere in the world without the need of pre-conversion. I like that. It's interesting. Innovative digital asset locker protocol powered by the Omikami token. Charity. I think that's really good. I like it when cryptos do that and have a charity element to them. I think that's quite important. Given to those in need and organizations that work to improve the world is central to Omikami's mission. Now, the reason we're looking at this project today is because everyone thinks, or at least a large amount of their holders believe, that Ryoshi, the guy who founded Shiba Inu, is actually the guy who founded this. But we'll have a look at those claims a little bit later on. Staking, you'll be able to stake your Omikami tokens and earn rewards in the upcoming new token launch. Is going to be part of the ecosystem. And then you've got Omikami Chain, which is a layer 1 blockchain designed for security, decentralization, and high transaction speed, which all layer 1s are trying to do. It's got the wallet. So the Omikami wallet is a DeFi crypto wallet for purchasing, sending, exchanging, and gathering NFTs across many chains. Now, this continues on. They're going to be looking at AI. They're looking at NFTs. They're looking at pretty much everything that would be a bullish app. So gaming. They're looking at developments. They're looking at basically every single fundamental they're trying to put into one thing. That concerns me a little bit. The ultimate goal of this as well is to flip Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. I mean, I would imagine unlikely to happen, right? But I will make the case for both sides. But on initial look, it's like you're trying to tick absolutely every single box. Which I get. If you are developing that and you are going to do that, then yeah, 100% you would shout about it from the rooftops, right? So this is Ryoshi. He is the guy who founded Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, for those of you who are new to crypto, went absolutely insane during the last bull run. It made absolutely parabolic moves and made a lot of people a lot of money. It's one of the few coins that actually made money on the last bull run because I just managed to get it at a decent level. Now, he deleted all of his tweets. There was absolutely nothing there. But he has kept this open. So he has kept this X account open. Now, I imagine there's a reason for this. One thing that I'd like to add in their favor. So the reason why these links are there and is that there's multiple. There's some in the Telegram of their Telegram. I joined that. I had a look through, see what the community is like. Because I think community is really important, particularly with a meme. And to be fair, the community seems okay. Don't seem to have any issues there. They seem to be fine. This is the actual X.com profile of Omikami, and it's got 81,500 subscribers or followers. And it doesn't follow many, but it does follow Ryoshi, as you can see at the bottom there, Ryoshi. But he doesn't follow them back because he follows absolutely no one. As you can see, he follows nobody at all. Apparently, he's quite close to Elon Musk, and there's some other links to that in a little while as well. This is from the Omikami official page. It says, "I am Ryoshi, chosen of Omikami and Ryulan. Let the heavens be my witness. I am the voice from beyond mortal realms. I will lead you to green paradise." That was one of the links to it. There's a few others. Another one was this post. Now, this post is really interesting. So it came almost like a statement from him, allegedly, potentially. So the Kami Army is unbreakable. I like that. It's got a football chant kind of thing to it as well. I like that. I like the Kami Army. I think it's quite good. They hate us because they aren't us, and I'll always stand at the front leading the way. In light of recent speculation, I want to address some concerns. At times, I have to hire professionals to assist with design, development, and other tasks. One person cannot do everything alone. Some of these individuals have worked with me in the past and others continue to do so today. However, those attempting to dox or harass people I've worked with, currently work with, or even random individuals they're falsely claiming to be connected to Omikami, whether as a developer or as Ryoshi, are not only spreading falsehoods but also putting themselves in a dangerous situation. Let's maintain respect and focus on building together. There is likely no one who will ever dox me. I'm literally a ghost of the internet. I've said from the beginning, I am nobody. I am not important. The efforts to unmask my identity, even if successful, would be underwhelming. I'm just some guy of no consequence tapping at a keyboard, and I am replaceable. I am Ryoshi. For those interested in contributing, here is the development group open for anyone passionate about building true and pure decentralization, which obviously Shiba Inu tried to do. They had a few fallouts towards the end of that, but that was what the initial goal was. And it's on ETH, which is obviously far more decentralized than Solana would be. So there is that. Everyone everybody does what they want. If you want something to happen, then do it yourself. If you don't want to do anything, then that's okay too. There are over 10 super talented people working on the magic, collaborating to bring this vision to life. I believe the first batch of the ecosystem we're building will be complete by the end of April or March. And here's a sneak peek of what is the first batch of utilities will include. So we went through these before. So they've got staking, they've got VR game and headsets, or this is where they're attempting to get to. Web3 ecosystem, Metaverse, Play to Earn, Omniswap, Omikami Wallet, Omikami University, OmiFi, OmiChain merch, the Kami debit cards, and Kami Burn bot dedicated website. So all these things that they're attempting to achieve. This is the first batch of utilities. Once these are announced, the second batch will follow, and the third will be the most mind-blowing of all. Together, we'll create a fully functional, game-changing ecosystem. And after that, I'll run some ad campaigns and announce my return on X. Trust me, my friends, it will be beautiful. Love always, Ryoshi. Now, that may or may not have been written by the founder of Shiba Inu. I'm on the fence with it, and I'll show you why in a little while. There's a lot of... It's a tricky one. It's a very tricky one. But this is interesting. Now, this obviously, anyone can do this, I think. Anyone can set up an X profile. The thing is, if you were going to do something like this or pull... The reason why I don't think necessarily it's a scam, maybe it's not true, but I don't think it's a scam, if that makes sense, because this account was set up in 2007. Hideyoshi, member of the elites, an old friend of Vitalik Buterin. He's obviously the founder of ETH. Whether that's true again, he's definitely the founder of ETH, but whether it's true, whether this guy is a friend, former SHIB lead developer, so that would link Ryoshi to this guy, potentially. But again, anyone can put what they want in a Twitter bio, right? But if we go down to the very bottom, he's very rarely posted. He posted in 2007. Now, obviously, you can delete tweets. I imagine that's probably what's gone on. And then in September 2022, he started talking about Bitcoin. And then September 2022, at the 24th, when this launched, he said, if you only knew who's behind Omikami, you would have aped everything. I wish you a great journey with Omikami, my friend. So is he suggesting that he knows who's behind it there? and therefore is encouraging people to get involved. Because you could argue that Ryoshi's saying, right, we're going to keep this low key, keep the price relatively low, let people invest into it before then going and revealing it. So it gives like everyday people a chance. Potentially, that could be what it is. It may not be. It may still be bullshit, but we'll find out. So he tweeted again in November 2014, saying that he gave you Bitcoin at around 15k, which is a 6 times all-time high there. I gave you Omikami around 50,000 market cap, which is a 2,400x off all-time high at that point. So interesting. But one of the things is this. He wrote this article. This article is vast, but very, very interesting. Now, I'm not going to go through this article because we'd be here for an hour, but it is really, really interesting. And he does kind of link everything together reasonably well. But it's a stunning article, but it is some read. The white paper itself as well, it looks absolutely fine. But it just seems to be filled with buzzwords and like what you want to hear as opposed to maybe what the project will actually achieve. Now, bearing in mind, don't get me wrong, if Ryoshi is behind this, then this could absolutely moon. If he's not, it'll probably still run under the illusion that he is during the bull run, but I don't think you'd be expecting the parabolic gains you'd get if it was something to do with Ryoshi, right? But it is interesting nonetheless. They've got their own YouTube channel. They've got like a little weird tick though. I haven't got a little weird tick. Where's my little weird tick? I haven't got one. Is that because I don't know? Maybe you get it 100,000 subscribers. I don't know. I haven't got a little tick though. Damn them. So they've got the website, the X account, Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Now, if it was purely a scam, they've been running it for 2 years, and it just seems as though they've put far too much effort in for a rug pull. So I'm leaning away from maybe scam, so to speak. I think they may be a little bit strong. But then you've got the other side of the coin. So you've got this guy who absolutely can't stand Omikami. He's going through exposing people, calling them scammers, things like that. This guy done a video about how he thinks it's a scam as well. This is a different guy to Kami News, by the way. But then it goes through, says that they've created hundreds of bot accounts with the same name as his to avoid being exposed, a pathetic attempt to get my account restricted. But he goes through and he posts stuff. He's saying that there was a video that was released that showed Ryoshi, preparing the logo or whatever for his on his X profile and things like that, and it was showing how they could easily fake that and manipulate it using frame rate. So that there is that. But again, you just don't know. Any of this could be faked. Anything. Because it is the internet. AI's got so advanced now, but it is the internet. X, you can make screenshots of whatever you want, and pretty much anything can be faked now. And it takes a keen eye, I guess, for people to make their own decisions. But he's going through. He's made a lot of claims about how it's a scam. That's fair enough. This one was slightly more interesting. So this is a Omikami scam. This is a guy, again, followers are low, 22 followers, which doesn't mean anything in terms of like if he's found something out and he's a lone voice, it doesn't necessarily make him wrong. So we've got to look at that. You can have 1 million subscribers or 1 million followers and still say the wrong thing. You can have 3, but say the right thing. I don't want to base it on how many followers he's got, but I just want to give it on the information that he's providing. So he's saying scam alert, exposing Max Ruslan and the Omikami scam. It's time to reveal the truth about Max Ruslan, the creator of Omikami, who's been running a well-orchestrated scam to exploit investors. I'm sharing all the proofs here. Read this thread carefully and protect yourself. So the wallet activity proof, multiple wallets linked to Ruslan brought huge amounts of Omikami tokens within minutes of the contract launch. Who else could have known the contract details before launch? That was clearly planned by Ruslan himself. Then it gives you the addresses to check. Fake videos and the fake Ryoshi claims. So the so-called Ryoshi videos used to promote Omikami are fake and misleading. There's nothing but tricks to deceive people into believing this project is legitimate. For the Forbes lie. So there was a Forbes article. I checked back on that. I did see that. It is there. Ruslan was caught searching on Black Hat World, asking for someone to write a paid article on Forbes promote Omikami. He claimed Forbes would fully feature Omikami, but where is Forbes now? Nowhere. It was just cheap, paid PR move with zero credibility. This is a carefully planned scam. Max Ruslan has created multiple wallets and fake narratives to pump and dump his tokens whilst pretending to be Ryoshi. He's manipulating people's trust to steal millions. Where is Binance? Where is Ryoshi? Omikami will never be listed on Binance or endorsed by Ryoshi. All these claims are fabricated to give the illusion of legitimacy. Don't fall for it. Final warning, I'm exposing this scam to protect investors. The evidence is clear and that Ruslan will be held accountable for his actions. Stay away from Omikami and any projects associated with this man. So obviously, that's this guy's take on it, not mine. I'm just, compiling the information at this stage. That's this, that's his take on this. Now, one thing that it does look as though has happened, and this is where someone was claiming it was a scam because it was a big dump here in June. Now, you could argue that Shiba Inu, has done something very similar in the past. However, the argument would be slightly flawed because these two big pumps were during a bull market. This one wasn't. So there is a slight flaw to the argument that, it's following Shiba exactly. It's very similar to Shiba, and I mean that in terms of how the chart looks, not the market cap and things. But if the idea is to flip Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, they've got a long way to go. The volume's low, only 180,000 in trading volume. Now, again, this could very well be Ryoshi who's gone right. Not going to tell anyone, just going to kind of do it. But it also would suggest to me that he would have a few friends that would be buying in on this. And the market cap currently at $31 million. Yeah, it's low, it's attractive if it is Ryoshi. If not, could you maybe see a 10x from here drawing a bull run anyway? Well, yes, if the illusion was still there. You probably could. But to get to the levels that they're talking about, which is like $64 billion market cap, is where they want to aim this for. That's going to be nigh on impossible unless it is 100% confirmed that it's Ryoshi. And at the minute, it isn't. And it's very, very speculative. You have to make your own mind up on these kind of things. But obviously, let me know what you think. Do you think it is him? Have you got the Omikami token? Do you hold Shiba? Do you hold any of the memes in the top 3 or 4 at the minute? But Dogecoin there, it's currently at a $49 billion market cap. Shiba's currently at 11. So it's got a long way to go if it wants to catch these up. Do I think that Omikami is Ryoshi's coin? Do I think he's behind it? Personally, 90% of me is like, absolutely not. I don't think he is. I think this is clever. I think it's been well done. I think it's been well made. I don't necessarily think it's a scam so much, because why wouldn't they have just pulled it all at its peaks and things like that? Have they took enough and they just want the community to try and run it? I don't know. I don't think it's that. So I don't think it's a scam. I don't think it's Ryoshi behind it either. I think it's just been very cleverly done. But there is that chance that it could be. No financial advice at all. Never give you financial advice on the channel. What I would suggest, if I had to, and I had to make a decision, I'd probably put $100 in max, just because I wouldn't want to see it go to zero. But you could see it go to zero, and it wouldn't be the huge loss it would be is if you're putting thousands of dollars into it. $100 from here, if it gets to where the Shiba Inu or the 64 billion that it wants to get to, if it gets to that, you're talking hundreds of thousands. But I would err on the side of caution myself. I think there's a lot of people who are saying it's definitely him. There is no proof of that. I couldn't find any proof of that. Doesn't really exist. A lot of it's tenuous. A lot of it's links. A lot of it's symbolism. A lot of it's like little, encrypted kind of or cryptid kind of like tweets and things like that. They're all alluding to it, but no one's really confirming it. Obviously, one day, if Ryoshi goes right, this is definitely my project. Now I'm telling you, and it'll just absolutely skyrocket. It will go to the absolute moon. But I don't believe that it is. So for me, I haven't purchased any of this coin. I was definitely not paid promotion or anything like that. But if I was going to have to risk something on it, and I had no choice, I was thinking, well, I need to just have a lottery ticket played, and this may be that. On the off chance that it's definitely him. If, though, in the meantime, it comes out it's definitely not him, that $100 will probably go to zero pretty quick. If the illusion remains during the bull run that it potentially could be him, then you may be able to get a 10x out of it and then get out. That's probably the way I would look at it. It would definitely be one of them ones where you have to be careful. Can you afford to lose whatever you're putting into these things? And this is obviously a hugely risky play because no one really knows the truth behind it. But that's just my thoughts on the project. I think it's interesting. It looks good. If it did do what it said it was going to do, it looks like a fantastic meme, right? But not only a meme, something with a real ecosystem behind it, a real utility, a real use case. That is interesting. But it's not for me at the minute. Maybe if we have a big dump, $100, even now at this range, $100 probably wouldn't hurt to give it a go as a lottery ticket play. But that would be it. I wouldn't be looking to like keep going or DCAing into something like this. It'd be a set and forget and hope that one day the news is either confirmed or denied, because it is a strange one. It's interesting though. It's an interesting video, or at least an interesting topic. Subscribe wise, thank you very much. We're getting close now to 5,100 subscribers. That's really, really good. If you did like the video, please smash the like button, subscribe below. And wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.